John McCarthy will get it started.
All right, here we go, here we go. Welterweight championship for the UFC. You ready? Are you ready? Let's get on! Come on!
Here we go. What's going through Matt Hughes' mind right away, Jens?
Stay tight. Don't get into a scramble. Watch what he's going to do and just stay focused. Work on the game plan.
You think he's going to go for the big slam as everybody predicts with every Matt Hughes fight?
No, we're trying to keep Matt Hughes differently in the fact that we don't want him going for the legs and getting caught in that transition. He's strong when he's got a hold of that body. He has great strength. Let's get him down to the ground and try to pass.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
And now Newton will try to work on Matt Hughes. He is so quick and so well-versed in every area of this fight game, Carlos Newton.
I didn't think he would be able to get Hughes over. Hughes holding on for the first couple attempts, trying to bridge and roll. Don't give his back.
Careful. He spins out of it just in time.
Safely spins out. Very good. Now he's going for that. Big slam by Matt Hughes. He loaded up the hips, chipped that leg. He needs to take the opportunity while Carlos Newton looks to be stunned. Guard was passed. That's what we've been working on in the gym.
Last 2 times I've been at UFC, I have seen continuous and great improvement in submissions by Matt Hughes. I was amazed the last time I watched him roll, able to hold off great jiu-jitsu players and scored several submissions. A couple of his last few matches have ended in submission. Newton trying to work his guard back up to neutralize Hughes.
Trying to get out of the half guard here. And now Newton trying to work the guard back into place after the big slam by Matt Hughes. That his trademark move. Opportunistic is the word that should be used to describe Carlos Newton, though. And Militic had good control. There you see Newton. Opportunistic again.
He's got to do it. But see, Carlos Newton's a warrior. He's in there to play. He's in there to play. He's in there to grapple.
2 steps ahead is Carlos Newton. Seemingly effortlessly getting out of that guillotine. He is on top of Hughes.
He talks about the fact that he considers himself a scientist and that mixed martial arts is a science. That's his science. And the way that he works the game, as you guys mentioned, 1 or 2 moves ahead of his opponent so often, is what makes Carlos Newton such a special fighter right now.
Very cerebral inside the octagon. As we said, he has competed in Shudo, he has competed in Pride, Kuwait, all over the world. And he is the current champion. And Hughes wants that championship not only for himself, but for his mentor, Pat Militic.
Cerebral indeed. Newton's heroes included on the list: Albert Einstein, Muhammad Ali, and Batman. And that looks like Batman's got some knees right now. Oh my! He's staying busy.
Great action. Their instincts were taking over. They both came up, they threw the knees, countered. Carlos threw a shot. Matt comes underneath with a nice takedown, back against the cage. Matt working for the pass. Newton gonna go for his magic.
Less than a minute left. Seesaw battle this first round.
Big weekend of fights here in Las Vegas. Mixed martial arts tonight. Boxing title fight tomorrow. The fight capital of the world watching Matt Hughes and Carlos Newton go presently.
Hughes is not a guy you want to take lightly as far as the strength goes. He has tremendous power behind those shots.
It's working. Good, guys. Keep working.
Newton cannot do much from there.
Come on, let's work.
Nice shot, Matt Hughes. Short forearm.
right, guys, we are with the IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, and of course, he's trying to make that the undisputed tomorrow. Zab Judah fighting tomorrow night right here at MGM. And I tell you what, Zab, you've been a fight fan of the UFC for a long time. You watched the Gracies. Does that help you relax before a big fight?
Well, you know, tomorrow I'm having a big fight, and you know, come in, watch these guys destroy each other. They give me willpower. You know what I'm saying? So I get ready for on tomorrow too.
And you were impressed with BJ Penn.
I like BJ, Tito, Gracie. Those guys are great, man. BJ's great. I like him. Yeah, he's great.
All right, and will we see 28-0 tomorrow night?
Undisputed, undefeated. Zab Judah, baby.
There it is, guys. Let's take it back to you at ringside.
Oh, what a great fight that will be against Costa Tszyu tomorrow, right here at the MGM Grand. What a great first round, and a little bit of ground and pound mixed up. That style of Matt Hughes is tough to come over when he has it going, Jeff.
There you saw it right there on the replay. Pressing it forward. Round two. Here we go.
Carlos Newton tries to get a shot in. Hughes keeping tight, as Jen's talked about. Keep those hands up to defend the strikes. Online scoring. And another big slam will help that 67% be a possibility for our viewers at home here in round number 2.
Poetry in motion are those takedowns by Matt Hughes.
And it's one of those things, if you notice how that got set up, Newton is doing his usual. He drops down. He doesn't drive forward on his takedowns. Hughes went down to meet him, came up with him in the body lock, and the momentum went up, swept, and down they went. He's been watching that because that's how Newton was taking down Miletich. Miletich would overassert his punch. Newton just dropped straight down, found himself in the legs, lifted. That's the way he gets his takedowns.
I mean, Newton has fought 3 guys from the same camp, pretty much simultaneously. Dave Monet, Pat Miletich, now Matt Hughes. He said maybe this camp can get it right this time. Look out, they are. But the arm's in trouble. Look at the strength of Matt Hughes.
Wow. He's holding the fence.
He cannot hold the fence. And McCarthy steps right in.
He's got to turn him around. He can't stay up there.
Down goes Carlos Newton.
He's out.
He's out.
He's out. Carlos Newton. Matt Hughes is the champion.
Carlos Newton.
Hughes has a look of disbelief on his face. Look at him.
Now he knows it's over.
He didn't even know he won the title, Mike.
And could he have won it in any better fashion than the slam? That's Matt Hughes.
Look at everyone on their feet.
Little Evil, here he comes, man.
There he is, baby. Give me 1 second.
Baby. The champion of the world.
Let's go to the replay. Jens is up there celebrating. Here is Newton. I thought Matt Hughes was going out. Drops him, and watch Matt Hughes as he sits up out of the triangle as Newton went out. Another look from the top, a better vantage point. Bam!
He hit the side of his head.
Yep.
He holding on. You know, sometimes it works. It worked for Holman. This time it didn't work for Newton.
That is the strength and power of Matt Hughes, using his trademark move to pull off the upset and defeat Carlos Newton to become the new UFC welterweight champion of the world.
He worked hard for this. Straight off the collarbone.
What a gracious opportunity Miletich gives to his teammate. And he is as big a fan of Matt Hughes as everyone right now. Replay. All about takedowns, Jens.
Look at, he lands on the back of his neck with that one. Matt is in. Big muscle. We told him no shooting on the legs. Attack the body with your squeeze. Sweep him past the guard on the way down. He did it to the T. And with this one, played into the game. You know he had to be thinking Hallman. Went more, dropped him dead on, right on his head, and we had the knockout. But if you notice, Matt Hughes was passed out as well. He did not know he had won. If you continue this interview, his head comes out, and he's kind of looking around.
Yeah, wondering what the heck happened.
Jeremy's leaning over the cage going, you won.
Big.
Oh, my God.
Carlos just finding out that the fight is over.
Sort of a pseudo power bomb there as Matt Hughes One day.
Matt Hughes reigns victorious. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner by knockout at a minute 27 of round 2 for the winner and new UFC welterweight champion of the world, Matt Hughes.
Matt Hughes was a tremendous underdog.
Matt Hughes is the new champion. He is in the octagon with Ryan Bennett. Ryan.
All right, folks, he is your new champion, Matt Hughes. Matt, a lot of people had you as an underdog in this. Did that add fuel to the fire?
Not whatsoever. I'm a pretty easygoing guy, and I could really care less what the betting line was. Could care less.
Let's take you through the replay. And you did this a lot in this fight. Talk about your takedowns and really some body slams. Here's a look at it.
Yeah, I just had a good position, and I was able to capitalize on it. I had an angle on him. You know, Carlos is great at takedowns and defending takedowns, but I'm just, you know, 4-time collegiate All-American. I just had the upper hand there.
Real quick, your camps battled Carlos Newton. You are the guy that got it. What does that say about Matt Hughes tonight, folks?
You're going to have to excuse me. I'm just waking up from a dream. Guys, this is awesome.
All right, he is Matt Hughes. He is your champion. Let's go back to ringside.
Thank you very much, Ryan. A great moment for Matt Hughes. He and his twin brother Mark used to pound each other on the farm as young boys, and now he is truly on top of the world. Carlos Newton, a great show of respect to the man who just took what belonged to him, the welterweight belt. Ryan is grabbing the Ronin, Carlos Newton.
All right, some good sportsmanship. Carlos, you've been the champ. You did everybody proud. Talk about this fight tonight. How powerful is Matt Hughes?
Well, he's strong. That dude's strong.
Did he surprise you with his strength?
No, I can't expect him to be that strong. I expected him to be that strong.
You're a guy who's going through medical school. You've been the champ. What's up next for Carlos Newton?
Let's take one time, get better, and be back.
We got the takedown. We want to show you because I know you didn't get a chance to really, you know, you felt it. You didn't get a chance to see it there. Let's take one quick peek at it. Tell us what happened, though. How did he take you down?
Actually, I thought I choked him out, and that's why he dropped. And then Big John said, let go, and I was like, oh, what's going on? I could have swore he was out.
We're both out.
Yeah, I think we're both out. Because I believe that was the only reason he fell to the ground, because he was choked out. And then dropped. My head got rang while I was still there, but you know, what can I say? Seems to me like we're both out.
Okay, Carlos, you've been a great champion. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, I wish Matt good luck. You know, he's going to be a great champ, too.
Thanks a lot.